My name is Melissa.
And I'm Rhonda, and we are MaverickRx.
We sure are.
Good morning.
Good morning. Tuesday, April 7th. I got to look at my calendar before I go ahead and say those things out loud because I don't know.
I'm just going to drop the link real quick.
All right. I will do the same. Today, what's that mean? Oh. Today, day two on good morning, Kate. Day two.
I'm going to drop it on that post you made yesterday.
Okay, thank you. E-learning, and I think it's going to go great. Day one was good, actually.
Yeah, how'd it go?
It went good. We have, so the teachers have done an awesome job of structuring what they're doing so that it's just like one long kind of like document in Google Drive. Good morning, Dory.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Turned on notifications so she knows when we go live. That's fantastic. It's just a little bell you click,
Yeah, and we are sometimes a little late to the game.
Sometimes we get here 8:17 or something.
It's ish.
Good morning. It's
the best way to describe us.
Yeah. Renata, how are you today? Thank you for joining us for Cupcake Wars last night.
Yeah, thank you. If you guys didn't watch Cake Courts, I'm pretty sure you might get a laugh out of it.
Yeah. Cupcake Wars was entertaining because Rhonda's not a baker. So we were reminded of that fact early on in the broadcast. Anyways, so yeah, the teachers have, every week I get this link and it has each grade level. So I pull up second grade and it just has day one and it's got everything, reading, everything to do. And then you scroll down through a couple of the activities and it went pretty well. We were inside doing school and then went outside for PE because that's mom's strong suit. So mom ran 3 miles and then came back and we jumped rope and that was fun. Clay was hilarious, but I think we hurt his feelings because we were laughing while everyone was jumping, but he was particularly sensitive about it. But he jumps, seriously, you guys, so high. Like the kid is trying to jump over a boulder every time the jump rope comes around. It was hilarious. Yeah, so it went good for day one. Nobody ended up in detention. So I'm happy about that.
No in school suspensions, huh?
No in school suspensions yet. Nobody's had to sit at the principal's desk.
Yeah, it went. The girls were fine. What?
I did start with Jesus calling for kids just to set the right tone.
Oh, that's great. Mine did pretty good. They Francesca absolutely rather do it this way. She loves it. Angelina, of course, same story. But yeah, they were fine with it. Everything went good. They said it's pretty much just a review of what they've been doing.
Yeah.
Good morning. And then we went. They were did a little photo shoot with them for some DNA stuff to put on.
Oh, fun. So it occurs to me today we have some decent weather. Florida, I imagine you're going to be good, so you don't need to listen to this part of our report. But the weather today,
74 and sunny.
74 and sunny. So what I noticed was they're saying here on my fantastic weather at 4 p.m. is when the rain starts falling. So you got to get your inside time before that. So I put this app on my phone. That one right there.
When does it start raining?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
Yeah. It's this Wonderground. Mm-hmm. It's really cool. Its radar is good. Jamie thinks it's not as good as his a website that he uses, but we can't always agree. So today, thanks for joining us. We're talking about our bracelets today. Yeah.
Yeah, again, mine, I wore it yesterday all day. And again, it said, I'm not good in the morning, like getting my stuff together.
Oh, I do it before.
It's on the dresser.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 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 a I did take mine off last night because I think if I would stop wearing my bracelets to bed, because I have my silver cross bracelet.
Yeah.
Like, Karen gave it to me. There, you guys can see it.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Karen gave it to me, and she got it at that little town, the store in town that's like used to be Just Ducky. It's something else now. Sarah Boo, maybe. She got it at Sarah Boo.
Oh, Sarah Boo.
Yeah, it broke, and then I was devastated, and I thought I just need to go get a cross tattoo. But then I remembered who I am, and I'm a wimp. So I just got a new bracelet.
You know, it does the same thing.
It does. It's a reminder constantly of the cross, and yet no tattoo needles were involved. But so on Saturday, Rhonda went to church. You want to tell them about that, Ron?
Oh, yes. I went to church. It was fantastic because usually I love going to church. But anyway, what struck me that day is he was giving some points, and he was just kind of talking about things, like how we do need to stay home. We do, all that jazz, right? And but one of the things that struck me is he says, embrace the suck. And then another thing he said was be the healing. And both of those 2 points really stuck with me.
What stuck with you about embrace the suck?
Embracing the suck. Because obviously none of us know why this is happening. But we do live in a broken world, so bad stuff's going to happen. And, maybe this is a way to heal the world. I don't know. But we basically have 2 choices. We can either embrace it or we can wallow in our misery. And I'm not saying, I have days where one day I might wallow in my misery, but I need to chin up, slap myself back in the face and say, hey, go embrace it. Because honestly, for me, I know a lot more people have it way worse in this season. Like the doctors and nurses are really the ones and people who are struggling with COVID and really but right now in my little world, in my little box, so far, my grandparents are okay, my parents are okay, my mother-in-law is okay, and we're okay. And I need to just keep focusing on that and try to be more helpful than a hindrance in the healing process.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think we can all contribute to be the healing,
Mm-hmm.
That's my point. And most comforting factor in this is we're all in this together. I think that is one of the most comforting factors in all of this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with you. It does help that everyone is just sort of in the same boat.
Yeah.
I met the concept of embrace the suck a while ago when I read Rachel Hollis's book, Girl Stop Apologizing. When you read a book that you just find to be like so good, so then you start following the person on all over the place, right? Instagram, Facebook, listen to a few podcasts. And what I found interesting about embrace the suck, she's talking about embracing the suck in terms of accomplishing your goals. And so, as a lot of you guys know, this MaverickRx is like a major goal for Rhonda and I to have a thriving YouTube channel that, works at helping people feel better. And like they can tackle their day and their lives and really get after it. And have fun along the way, right? So that's our goal. And it's difficult. It's not an easy goal because we have a million other things going on in our life. And so,
my husband says all the time, he goes, I can't believe you guys are still plugging away.
Right. So I think what Rachel Hollis's point about embracing the suck is you have to embrace even the hard work and the effort that goes into doing things. For instance, now, right? Like you have to embrace the difficult parts of mothering. Oh, good. You have to embrace the difficult parts of your partnerships and the things that, are not easy. It's better to embrace them and then just get up again and embrace them again. Um, because it does do the work that God asks us to do. I think that's the point, right?
Mhm.
That we aren't supposed to, no one ever said that this is easy,
No,
right?
no. And honestly, you look back and you can in all of history and in biblical times, stuff like this is just happens over and over and over again.
Right.
It usually makes people stronger and better out of it.
Yeah. So she said to me on Saturday night that something about, she went to the service and they had talked about embrace the suck. And I said, that's so interesting. It's something that really stuck with me from the book. So I made us these little bracelets. I don't think you can see them. You might have seen them on my Instagram. It says embrace the suck. And it definitely helps. It's definitely a good day to start wearing it when you have to start homeschooling your kids. That helped because I think while it, on the one hand, I feel like it's kind of a negative message, embracing the suck, right? Like it does have a focus on the fact that things are bad sometimes. You know what I mean? Don't you think?
Yeah, well, I think, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Slightly,
Like it,
right?
but things aren't, if we're truthful with ourselves,
Right.
things
It's not
do
bad.
things do suck sometimes,
Right. Well,
you know?
and it's really not that bad. Like after I had, all of my day, I thought it was a great day. Like I had a really good day.
Yeah.
Everything was
No, and I think that's,
fine.
it's right.
It isn't exactly what we're used to, but it's also really fine. Like
Well,
it's
I think there's when things get, a curveball gets thrown at you
right. Mhm.
and something that you don't expect. Obviously, none of us in a million years expected this. If I could tell you, if you could hear me a couple days before this was all happening, you guys would probably look very down on me because I was really joking and, you know,
Neither one of us thought it was what it is.
was, I thought it was a really made up thing. It was like, and I was like, oh my gosh. But, so it came,
Here it is. It came anyway, even though you
ready or not, Rhonda, here it is.
did not.
And
Lock it down, lady.
I humbled myself again, like, you're wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, it's knocking us out.
Yeah.
So anyway, I guess my goal is to embrace the suck every day, and that's why I made these little bracelets. Because I think when you really stop and think about the things that are in your life, your grandbabies, your babies, your friendships, you can continue those relationships.
Well, and
And
I think when you embrace the suck, it changes the whole dynamic of it.
it does.
It's not as sucky.
No, it's not sucky. It's actually like it's good. Like yesterday, Grace ran half a mile. Then Cal ran half a mile, and she comes back and she's like, "Oh God, this." And he comes back and he's like, "That was awesome." She's like, "For some of us, it's a lot harder." And I said, "Listen, you do one half a mile every now and then until that half mile becomes easy, and then you do a little bit more."
And it's true. Like one of the things my pastor was trying to visualize to us was he and his wife and this like church group back years ago, they went with his kids, they went to on the like a rafting, and it was like a really like dangerous raft day.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, we got this. And he shows the picture, and he goes, it's really kind of fascinating because I think it's how things are in all life. But you got the tour guide, you know, the guy in the back, and his face, and you got his wife's picture of her face, and then you got the picture of his face, and he goes, same
Experience.
same experience, different, you know, different feelings. So like you got the tour guy like, oh, this is like
Yeah, having fun.
easy street, you know, and you got the wife who was like, you know, wanted to kill him for
Making her get on the boat.
in danger like this.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm gonna tackle the day, you know, like, oh crap. But it's just like, I think it's like everything, you know,
Your perspective changes.
perspective changes.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you all that I'm very thankful because when I have a bad day and my perspective sucks, Rhonda puts me straight. That's the thing. And if you need somebody to put you straight and set your perspective back to positive, give us a call.
That's right.
We're happy to do it. There's definitely days where you wake up and you're like, I am not making it out of the bed.
Yep.
But you gotta.
We both have those days. That's for sure.
Yep. That's true. That's true. Today is not one of them. Today, though, we're embracing the suck. That's our thing. Now we're all gonna embrace the suck.
No, and I kind of started that like, you know, I had a few really bad days.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do have a couple bad days in the mix. But for the most part, best thing I can do, stay away from the news, stay away from the articles.
Yeah.
Stay away from the people who are predicting what they have no clue, because ultimately the only one that knows is God, is what's going. He's got this under control, and that's really all I need to lean on right now.
Yeah, it's true. I have been having some fun with my Springo Bingo. I don't know if anybody else is Springo Bingoing, but I've got 4 done so far.
Look at you.
Yeah, I got 4 on my Springo Bingo.
I haven't looked.
I want to do the spa day. I've been really wanting to do that one because it's nice, you know, a little face mask action. I did trim my nails though, so that's like half a spa day, or part of a spa day at least. So
my grays are coming through, folks.
Are they? Let's see.
They're coming through.
Oh, there they are. Yep. Well, you know, you got a hat.
So I wear a hat, folks. I've always worn a hat, though. I've always been a hat girl.
Yeah, that works out for you. Good morning, Mr. Joe.
Hello, Joe.
Kate says she's snooze button on Facebook is her friend too. Yeah, sometimes Facebook, oh man, that's one thing. Did you read yesterday's Lent book, The Judge?
I did not.
Okay, that's a good one. We might want to talk about that.
Okay.
Thursday, Friday, maybe.
Okay.
The Facebook, man, the people on the Facebook are
oh, you know what? Those moms on some of those mom groups, whew.
They are just tossing out judgment after judgment after judgment.
Oh,
wow.
They're like the COVID police.
They are the COVID police, and it's aggressive.
It's very aggressive.
You know,
I don't understand that at all.
I don't either. I really don't. I feel like I get it that you want it to stop. Everyone wants it to stop. Right?
Right.
But judging and like calling people out, oh man, they are brutal. That's probably why they don't like us.
No, you know, not going to be everybody's cup of tea.
Not going to be everybody's cup of tea. We know that. So I have been going through and like dropping comments like, I'm praying for you. Not like on bad posts, but like, you know, obviously I'm not posting it on like the snarky comment ones, but like somebody posted something about how she thought it was so funny, right? And there's this picture of a toddler and a even younger baby, right? And they're sitting at a little table and the toddler like pushes the table toward the little one, and the little one just freaks out and he like starts screaming and he's like banging on the table, and then he shoves it and the little boy falls over and then everybody's crying, right? And the comment was like, oh, that's so funny. I'm like, that's not funny. That's some mom right now freaking out because she's locked in a house with these two kids, can't go anywhere.
Right.
You know? So on that one, I said, I'm praying for all those mamas because I remember those days. Like,
Oh, I do too.
God, those days were rough. You had little ones in a house now. You can't get out. You can't go to the Y. You're not supposed to be at park. Whew. I'm praying for the mamas and the little ones.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, all the mamas, but definitely the mamas of the little ones. So this morning, you got more, or you want me to move on to this?
No, does anyone have anything to share?
Anybody sharing? Well, we do send out. Oh, sheesh. Kate says, so remember Kate's in Florida.
Yeah.
They canceled graduation. So that was a gas fed bomb, she says. Oh yeah, I bet Facebook blew up on that. I mean, that would be very discouraging. So they're not even going to do something in the summer, huh?
See, I think that's so not cool. Like, postpone that. You can postpone it to fall. Why do they have to cancel it?
To come back from college to graduate to walk the stage.
There's something. It's like a thing.
I know it's a rite of passage.
Yeah.
It is a rite of passage. I agree with you, but what are they supposed to do?
Make a day for it. It's one day.
I know, but you see what I'm saying about the kids can't come back from college.
Well, but give them that option.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Or try to do it right before they all go back. I mean, I know there's talk like this could be going on, but I mean, August, first week of August, I'll solve their problems.
I don't think you're gonna. You need to talk to that Dr. Fauci. He's the one that's telling us what's happening, man. I like that guy. Do you like Dr. Fauci?
I do too.
I like
I like his voice.
I love his voice. I want to have him come over for like, I don't know, a meal, just to hear him talk. I love hearing him talk. He was on Trevor Noah. That was good. He did a good job. And Trevor Noah did a nice job. He maintained his oh Lord. Okay, so she said in the third paragraph of an email where he talked about how great school was going, the big blow up was let's postpone and give some hope. How is So he cancels it in the third paragraph. I don't know. Anyway, is
that all of Florida, or is that just her school district, or how's that?
I don't know. Is it just your school, Kate? I'm not sure. Gosh, that sucks so bad.
Yeah. Francesca's best friend lives in Florida, and I know that there's a lot of uncertainty in her best friend is a senior.
Mm-hmm.
So I know I really hope for the seniors they do something.
I do too. Okay, let's head on to the way he messaged only their school district. Only her school district.
Only her does. Gotcha.
Well, my heart aches for Jake, I can tell you, because that's
I pray that they do something. I'm gonna pray that they do something. Turn that around. Do something.
All the surrounding school districts have postponed. Yeah, I think that's crazy. Even if you did like multiple schools, like let's say in August, a couple of different high schools get together and do a ceremony, and you can attend or you don't have to attend.
Mm-hmm.
If you think like they don't want, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to solve this one, folks. I can tell you. So I'm gonna just keep Jake's cool. Baseball hasn't been canceled yet. Oh, good. Ooh, That's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Is he playing baseball currently? That'd be nice. I don't like the lag between when I say
Oh, I know. It's like so hard to like have conversations.
it is. It is. All right, so I'm going to move on
Okay.
to today. I'm reading to you guys from this book, Jesus Today. It is a good one. My peace is a soft, soothing pillow for your weary head. Pry your mind away from plans and problems so you can rest in my healing presence. Whisper, I trust you, Jesus, while you relax body, mind, and soul in my protective presence. If anxious thoughts try to intrude, give them over to me with thanksgiving. Be grateful that I understand everything about you and your circumstances. Also, I love you eternally and take care of you continually. Instead of pondering your problems, let these precious truths renew your mind. They will set you free. As you refresh yourself in my peaceful presence, trusting and thanking me, I go to work on your behalf. While you stay in communication with me, I show you the way forward. I may open up a way that previously seemed blocked, or I may take you along a new path altogether. Remember that you are never alone in your struggles. You have a helper who is infinitely powerful, tenderly loving, and wise beyond all understanding. Exodus 33:14, and he said, my presence will go with you, and I will give you rest.
I like it.
I like it too, because we're not alone.
Nope.
And
not alone.
Focusing on the problems only amplifies the problem.
That's true.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, when I read that, I thought about the past year of my life.
It's really true.
Gosh, I've struggled so much with a couple of things that now don't matter at all.
Right.
You know? Good morning, Janet.
Good morning, Janet. It is ironic how we do that.
Yep. And so
that's why there's one thing, God's in control.
Yeah. You got to just hand it over today, hand it over, give him all the problems that you have and embrace the suck yourself. And make the best of the day. That's all we can do. You got 24 hours, you got 4 walls.
That's right.
So do the best you can, my friends.
Love you all.
We love you all. Tomorrow is Wednesday.
Yes.
And we are going to be just the 2 of us.
Yeah. And then Thursday we have Kristen on. And then Saturday, just so you guys know, we have a very inspiring story coming to us.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. We're excited about Saturdays.
So you guys have to tune in on Saturday.
Yeah. Some of you might know some of the story actually, so that'll be fun for you. Okay, so we're gonna start it and get the day going, and we'll see you tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we'll talk about that Lent book. It's yesterday's, so it's Judge.
Okay.
I'll take a picture of it, throw it up on social so you guys could read it before we have coffee tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget, embrace the suck. And
hit that red subscribe button if you have not.
If you have not, and hit the notification bell so you know when we come on live. Because
that's right. And if you want a good laugh, watch our Cupcake Wars. I guarantee you probably get a pretty good chuckle.
I think so. Bye, guys. We'll see you tomorrow morning. And okay, now.